Having confirmed my lack of navigational skills, it's time to press on. We've made it to the top of these columnar basalts, or whatever the hell, I definitely know what they are called. And we are now back where we originally made the turn that took us back around in a circle. So, having done some very professional scouting of the area, I've discovered this little edge that I could have dropped down on originally. I'm such a failure. I need to pick up the pace. If I'm ever going to catch up to this woman who presumably has supernatural abilities, I need to try harder. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to be trying my best. I've taken a sample from one of the root species. My field observation tools are not of much use, but from what I can tell, the creatures are carbon-based life form. However, their cellular structure is completely unique. There is very little specialization between cells, and yet the cells appear to be far larger and vastly more complex than those of terrestrial animals, including humans. Interesting. Cells that lack specialization and yet make up very complex properties. Why does that sound familiar? Because it does, for some reason. Okay, now which way do I want to go now? Well, the green path in the soil leads up here. I guess this is where we'll be going. Navigational skills don't tempt me. We've already been over there. These little ridges in the rock columns are a bit annoying to walk over. But overall, this makes for a pretty convenient navigation, doesn't it? It's a bit too convenient, almost. There just happens to be this malicious plant dwelling beneath the soil. And alongside it, there happens to be these columns that form near-perfect route past. I wonder what the evolutionary history of such a plant is. I wonder whether there are animals that have evolved alongside it, or had before this planet ceased to be able to sustain them. And what kind of evolutionary arms race must the two have undergone in order to develop such traits? Oh, well, there's very little use pondering such ideas. Which way do I want to go? It doesn't seem like the plant is around here, so I should be okay to do a little bit of exploration. But this seems to be a dead end regardless, so yes, I am going back up there. Need to be constantly vigilant. I make light of the situation and ponder the evolutionary history and all that nonsense, but I am now in imminent danger wherever I step. That plant could be waiting to snatch me up. Big jump. Ooh, just made that one. And we return to the green soil. The green soil! More accurately, the soil that seems to have undergone some sort of chemical reaction. Oh! Oh, it's the tornado! Run! It's the tornado again! Ah! Last time I found a crewmate because of this, and he died. Now both my crewmates are dead. I guess I'm the only one left to die. Fantastic. Run, run, run. Wow. Badlands. How the hell did I get here? And I can see an oxygen refueling canister. Oh, and I am actually getting pretty damn... Is it lucky or is it unlucky?
Find oxygen.
Is it lucky or unlucky? God, I'm losing track of my mind. Every time I start running out of oxygen, I conveniently find supply. Get and refilled. Yeah, so every time my life comes into danger, I find some intraversible cavern. And luckily I managed to upgrade my jetpack to cross it. I start running out of oxygen, I managed to find one of my many oxygen refuelers. A plant bars my way of travelling along the soil. I managed to find some rock columns to ascend above the soil and avoid it. It's all a bit too convenient for my liking. I mean, yes, I'm lucky, and of course I'm thankful for all this. Whatever the hell, some sort of god exists to have put me in this harsh desert land all alone. Seems to take joy in tormenting me. Flinging death right in front of me only to curveball it out the way at the last second. I've got no choice but to continue, do I? Don't think I'll be able to make it over there, but there seems to be a route through here. All this wandering through the desert really... it really does sap my energy, I have to say. Sheer drop. A waterfall in the distance. I'd like to get some samples of the water. I've speculated in the past that it may be, you know, acidic, contributing to the death of all life, but I don't know for sure. Time for answers, indeed. I've picked up her tracks again, setting aside the mystery of how she's able to survive out here. I still don't know if I can trust her. Her trail appears to lead me away from dangers, but maybe that's just because she's looking out for herself. One thing is certain, she doesn't want me following her. And that's exactly why I have to follow. It's time for some answers. It is indeed. Onto the rocks to avoid the malicious plants. She doesn't want me following her. And that's why I have to follow? I think the main reason I have to follow is, regardless of her intentions, she's the only other sentient being. And there she goes. That was a bit of a weird hallucination. What's going on here? Have I been down there before? Would it be a mistake to drop down? I can see a green path. I hope not. Turning my thoughts to a different matter. What was up with the beds? If I remember rightly, my wife was hospitalized shortly before I came on this journey. Oh, this looks dangerous. And am I having trauma-induced hallucinations, flashbacks to that time? There is a deep, convoluted history of mine which is perhaps being currently overshadowed by this deep, convoluted history of this planet. I think sooner or later the two are going to converge and I am going to get some answers. Seems to be the theme of our struggle today. Can't make it through there, but there is this rock. I guess I could use this to try and get up onto this ledge and avoid the plant that threatens my path. There we go. It is a striking view though, at times. And there she is again. I can see her just in the distance. Hello? I just want to talk to you. Please be reasonable. Doesn't look like she can hear me. Or perhaps she can hear me perfectly well. She's just ignoring me. Forget it.
That doesn't look safe.
You mean this? No, it doesn't. I can see a path down there. And a building over there, which suggests there would be a way up. If I go for this... Oh, yeah. Hardly surprising. Hardly surprising. Okay, let's just hope there is a way up down here. I imagine there... Yes, there is. Okay. I wonder if that woman will wait. There didn't seem to be any path forward for her. The crane. Lots of setbacks to production lately. We've installed a new crane on top of the supply building. Well, I should say we installed an old crane. This thing is a piece of junk. However, we managed to hook up a power source and get it running long enough to hoist a load of supplies up for safekeeping overnight. I sure hope the scientists find a cure soon. A cure! A cure to this devastating thing we have heard so much about, this disease.
Need to find a way to turn this on.
Controller's not powered. Find a way to restore power. I can see some banisters and steps even. And a power line leading to the roof of that building, to the old crane. If I follow this line back, I'll find the problem and why there isn't any power. Oh look, it's one of those artifacts. I'm guessing the rock hasn't been inserted into the field. This strange rock we found, which when applied to the alien artifact, appeared to generate oscillating magnetic fields, is the current theory. Of course it could be all way above me, and I'm applying my futile human knowledge in vain. The rock already isn't there. No. It doesn't look like... It looks like that rock's actually burnt out almost. Am I right in thinking that... I can see a rock in there, but it doesn't look like the other ones. There are rocks behind me that look significantly more... terrifying. I can't seem to take this one out, but I guess maybe that's not necessary. If I were to just simply pick up one of these... Okay. Now using the power of this crane I have so intelligently attached to my suit, perhaps now I will stand a chance of powering this thing. But you can definitely see that there seem to be some rocks already in there. They just are sitting at the bottom, not suspended, not glowing. I reckon they're like a finite power supply, which makes sense. These are the fossil fuels. Mining special rocks. Rocks containing a certain chemical that causes them to glow incandescent. And the green on the soil surrounding these rocks, remarkably, it looks very similar to the green caused by... oh, damn it. Let me finish my train of thought before trying to kill me. It looks remarkably similar to the green we see following that girl's footsteps, or that woman's footsteps, I suppose. Right, now for the next problem. It seems my route directly back has been thrown off course. Just when I was so close as well. Well, I've seen this site before. Extended jetpack mode, once again. Fantastic. This is terrifying. If I'm going to find any answers, I can't afford to have delays. There we go. First jump completed. Look at me now. Sailing between hazardous rocks. My mum would be proud. It's ridiculous. I don't think my suit was rated for this. I somehow doubt the mission control planned for this kind of extravehicular activity. Can I really make it all the way over there? I'm gonna have to hope. I am really risking my life. It's too late to realise that now, Harvey. It's a bit too late, don't you think? Inefficient spamming of the button at the end there, but I got scared. Oh well, at least it worked. This is ridiculous. And do I really want to go down there? I don't think so. I think I'll take the route up, thank you. Maybe this will lead me... No, that goes precisely nowhere. There we go. Not going to make the same mistake I made a while ago. I've learned from my errors. I'm a better man, a more intelligent man. I can control this wild piece of technology. Is it enough to get me up there, though? Only one way to find out. Yeah, plenty. This is really, really fun, actually. I'm risking my neck for some unknowable reason, but it really is quite entertaining. Okay. There seems to be a path up the mountain there. I'm not sure if that's where I want to go, but it seems to be the only place I can go. Okay. One final jump. One final act. Defying gravity. I hope I never have to do this again, but somehow I believe I will. Easily made it. Easily made it. What else have you got to throw at me, eh? You lifeless planet. Come on, I dare you at this point. This is my declaration. Throw at me what you will. Be it physical or psychological, I don't care. I could overcome any obstacle. Really getting an adrenaline rush from all that jumping. Or alien! I missed out one off the list. Are you still listening? Physical, psychological, or alien. I don't care anymore. Now what is this? Somehow I don't want to step on that. And somehow I get a feeling I ought to be using my crane at this point. To do what, exactly? I've had a few crazy assumptions about what this may be, but I'm hesitant. I'm hesitant to guess outright. And what should I use the crane for? I'm a bit bemused. What does it think I should be doing? Only one way to find out. Okay, I pushed a section into place and it glowed. Complete the ring. Makes sense. Now what? Oh, this isn't... Wait a second, is this a portal? In all my hypothesizing, I completely forgot one phenomenon. I didn't even think about contemplating the possibility of portals, which we know is how they got here. Will this take me home? If I jump into it? No way. I could... This could be the end of my journey. Am I ready to leave this place? 2 of my crew members have died. I've nearly died countless times. But there are so many questions unanswered. If that really is a portal home, am I ready to give up now? Without even once speaking directly to this mysterious woman? Without uncovering the secrets that I'm sure are being kept away from me. There is one easy way to make up my mind. And that's the fact there doesn't seem to be any other way off this piece of rock. So I guess I'm going through here. Please take me home.